Excuse me. What in the world are you thinking?
Mean Gene, the first thing you need to do is to tell these people to shut up if you want to hear what I gotta say.
What up, y'all? KMB the Sexy Ninja in the place to be for C Plus Studios and a Paper Saber Universe proudly presents a New World podcast, brother. And we're talking AEW Dynamite to start this month of February, the month of love. And my love is some professional wrestling, and you talk about a packed show in Dayton, Ohio. And fun fact, I believe Alazu Ilu, AXE, Long Live Evil was in the house that night. Colin sent me a picture. They showed the Zool boys with their masks on, and they had AEW in the back, so I thought that was pretty cool. I was trying to look out for them. I was like, where they at? But we got Tony, Taz, and Excalibur on commentary. As much as I love Tony has these little things he puts in here and there during the show, and it's just fun. And Taz, they play on each other so well, and I'm glad. This is a commentary team that I really, really like just because they all play off each other so well. You know, they know how to do the 3-bit a little bit better. And I love Rampage. Like, if you've heard my Rampage review and everything, there's 4 now. There's 4 people on commentary with JR and everything like that, and they just have a blast. We have a blast right here. We start the show with Hangman Adam Page versus Jon Moxley. Jon Moxley comes to the ring from the crowd with Wheeler Yuta and his dad, Danny, whatever you want to call him. He comes out with his dad. Proud moment. John got the win on a little bit of a quick roll-up, but the feud is not over with by any stretch of a mile. No. Hangman Page is pissed, and Claudio and Yuta had to come to the ring after Moxley won, and everything like that. You can tell in Hangman's face, he's like, fuck this. No, fuck you. Like, they were definitely coming at each other in such a crazy way just because you could tell the emotions were running high on these guys. So, Jamie Hayter backstage with Jamie Hayter was talking and stuff like that. But what's weird is Saraya and Tony now heels, a heel faction, and we're slowly integrating Britt Baker into a face. You know, that was kind of what I got from this. Is like Saraya and Tony, and I'm not trying to hate here, okay? Please don't take it that way. But this whole, it's my house, from Saraya. It's my house. This is my house, everyone. My house. I'm like, just stop. I get it. You want to make it your house, just sheesh, because every time we get to her, like, I feel like that's her go-to. It's my house. I'm like, I get it, but I'm that's what I'm getting here is Saraya and Tony are more of a heel group now. Britt Baker on the flip. The Acclaimed in action. Love the Acclaim. Scissor me, daddy ass. Scissor me, indeed. Such a great like rap every week. They won their match. I can't even tell you who the 2 dudes were in the ring. I was just laughing so hard after they got dissed. But the real meats and potatoes of this was the Guns coming out, saying, what would make us happy after our family therapy session is we want a shot at the tag team championships. That's what we want. We want that shot. And the Acclaim says, well, we are of the people. So we asked the people, and the people say, no, they do not want that. And Daddy Ass is going to turn on the Acclaimed. I just got that feeling, man. It's going to be heartbreaking after all the Scissor Me Daddy Ass and all this and that. They made money. I feel like he's going to, like, next week, the Guns versus the Acclaimed for the AEW Tag Team Championships. I'm like, this is storytelling at its finest as well. So will Daddy Ass flip? Because he made the match happen after the Acclaim said no. We had a Jungle Boy interview in the back, and he's talking about he's been in teams before, him and with Jungle Hook and everything like that. He's like, I'm in this to go face, go get my own title for myself. Takeshita versus Brian Cage. This was a fun match. I really like Takeshita a lot. Like this, he's tall, he's strong, and everything like that. The fact that he came to Bryan Danielson's help and everything like that. It's really fun stuff. Got the win over Brian Cage. Fun match. The Elite back in the basketball court. And I love this segment. They're talking about they're going to face AR Fox in Top Flight next week. Ethan Page, Matt Hardy, Cassidy, they come and interrupt. And, with Stokely and everything like that. And they're going to face them at Rampage this Friday. So I'm very excited. Now that I'm on that Rampage train, I'm like, yeah, double Elite, baby. This Friday and next Wednesday, let's do it. But I think the cameraman was Danny or Dan or John or something like that. Matt goes, after Brian Cage is like, hey, put the camera down. And then Matt's like, don't talk to him like that. Damn, put the camera down, you dumbass. Such great shit, man. I love the Elite so much. And I'm glad they're back, and I'm glad they're entertaining us as best they can. Cassidy does this great thing to Kenny. He goes to them, he says, right in his ear. I don't know why I found that so hilarious. I was like, man, I want to do that to somebody. Just randomly walk up and be like, hey, I got to tell you something in your ear. What's that? Matt's face, and you'll see it on the thumbnail. Matt's face is what makes that. He's like, what the fuck? Get away from me, With Kenny. We had Bryan Danielson versus Timothy Thatcher. Great, great technician type match, man. Bryan Danielson for the win, but Timothy looked good. Timothy looked really good. Really good. Yes. MJF attacks. Sets up a match with Takeshita. God, man, why can't I speak, huh? Tell my producer, quit fumbling my words, okay? But there's a match between them next week. MJF backstage making more deals, for Bryan Danielson, because I thought the end of the deal was supposed to be at the end of January, or is he supposed to go all the way through February? I can't remember now the initial deal that MJF made with Bryan Danielson and for them to have a 1-hour Iron match at Revolution in March. So I thought the deal was if he made it through January, between every opponent, Bryan Danielson gets the win, he gets his match. It's now starting in February. Or was it all of February as well? So MJF still making deals and stuff like that. Red Velvet versus Jade. 50-0, baby. 50-0. Jade went 50-0 with celebrating with her daughter, which was really cute, really adorable. More backstage with Britt. Then Ruby coming in, saying, hey, I saw what happened, the attack and everything like that. And, Britt's like, I don't know what you're doing here. But at the same time, I'm like, wait a minute. You're the one that kind of got in Ruby's, business. So are we building another team between these two? What angle are we playing here? Who's the heel? Who's the baby face? Because for the longest time, it was Britt Baker. But now I feel like it's more Saraya saying, this is my house. This is my house. Sheesh. All right, now let's get to the bread and butter, the meats and potatoes, the big main event: Darby Allin versus Samoa Joe for the TNT Championship, a no holds barred match. And you talk about a no holds barred match. Wood was exposed in the ring. It was mayhem. A jacket with thumbtacks. I mean, oh my goodness. Muscle buster from Samoa Joe to Darby Allin for the win to get the championship. These two went to war. And speaking of war, after Samoa Joe won, Wardlow is back after his beautiful haircut. Looks much better than that rat tail he had. But this match, Darby Allin versus Samoa Joe, I want to watch this again. This was just like, damn, these two went at it. Animals in the ring. So Wardlow's back, sets up more with Samoa Joe. Joe's now the king of king of television, if that makes sense, because he has the Ring of Honor. TV championship. But what a hell of a show. Dynamite, baby. I had a good time. I hope you had a good time as well. I give this show a solid fucking 5. I was entertained. I can't wait until Rampage. I can't wait until Dynamite next week. We got SmackDown this Friday. We got NXT's Vengeance. You know, I'm not really keeping up storyline wise there, but it's another pay-per-view and more wrestling to watch. So big week. AEW Dynamite. Tell me what you thought, what you love, what you hate. Drop those comments below. Drop them below. Then after that, you're gonna like, you're gonna subscribe, you're gonna share with your grandma, share with your grandpa, share with the bum down at Walmart. Because I am KMB, the sexy ninja, and this is the New World Podcast, brother, and it's for life.
Haven't seen Wardlow since Samoa Joe defeated Wardlow. He cut the hair of Wardlow all the way back in Denver, and now Wardlow's not looking to talk. No, back.